Hello, I'm in the park where I usually train. I hope you can hear me decently. I don't know if I should move. Um, Probably no one is watching me, but yeah. I thought why not record something now that you're outside because I always record in my room or a home. So yeah, I just came for a walk today. Um, I had a race. I had a race today, but it didn't end up going because my sister's a bit sick, so it didn't go. But I was awake already, so I thought, why not just go for a walk? Even if you don't run, just go for a walk because I was feeling a bit anxious. Like I was first, I thought, oh, okay, now you're awake, so you can read, which is something that we wanted to do the whole week, just to have time to read. And I said, oh, you can take this time to read. But now that I was lying in bed there, and I was like, no, I don't. Like my heart is too active, too racing too much for some reason. Um, so yeah, I just thought I would come here to walk for a walk, and I did. And now I'm sitting down. I took pictures of a tree that is in front of me that is really beautiful. It looks very beautiful when the sun hits it. Um, and yeah, it's a bit of a uncommon place to talk about something not so fun that happened. So yeah, we were in a car crash with my racing friends. I mean, with my run friends. I don't always run with them, but I know them because I run. My sister runs, basically mostly because of my sister, not really for me, but yeah. So what happened was that we were supposed to go. I mean, yeah, the race was a 15K race in another town here in my same state, but it was in another city, in the capital actually. So we had to travel like 7 hours, 6.5, depending on the speed that you drive. So we left home early at like 6 a.m., 6:20 maybe, and we were like an hour and a half into the trip. Like we weren't really that far from home, and we were on the highway, and yeah, we were on the highway, and because you're on a highway, you drive a little more fast than if you were in a normal, like in a city street or something. So we drove, and the driver, which is my sister's friend, he was driving, and he was driving a little faster than I would like. Like I don't like being in cars that are driving too fast. I prefer to be safe. And when he started driving fast, a lady that was sitting at the back of the car with me, and there was another boy, but another lady started checking for the seatbelt, and the seatbelt was so like inside, like the little thing that you put into the thing was inside the seats, and we couldn't get it out. So we were like, okay, well, we cannot get it out, so we were not gonna wear it. And we tried, but we couldn't get it out. And yeah, like 30 minutes later, someone crashes into us. But what happened was that we were in a highway. He was driving fast. People usually drive a little more fast than usual. So, but then we started getting closer to a little town, the entrance of a town. And in that entrance, there was a little speed bump, but it was really small, and it wasn't very noticeable. Usually they're marked with like yellow or something, and this one wasn't. So the driver in the car where we were in, my sister's friend, wasn't able to see it on time. So he was how do you say it? There's a squirrel climbing a tree right now in front of me, but I know that if I try to record it, I'm not gonna be able to because I'm using my frontal camera. But anyways, yeah, he started to slow down, and because he started to slow down, like because of the, I don't know, science force, I don't know, your body like goes a little bit on the front, and I grabbed the seat, the driver's seat, because I was sitting back in the back of the driver's seat. So I hold onto the driver's seat just to, just, I don't know, reflex, and then suddenly we hear a car, and like we didn't even, or at least I didn't even realize at the time that it was behind us. We just hear a car slowing down, but like a really, like, we hear like the wheels burning. I don't know how you call that or say it really exactly, but you hear like someone that is really trying to slow down, but the wheels are like burning, that. And suddenly a car hits us in the back of the car, and the glass of the back of the car crashes or shatters. It was all very fast, like really. It is, if you haven't been in a car crash, and I hope you never are in a car crash, you really don't have a time to react. Like in 1 second, like maybe you could think, oh, if I see a car coming into me, I'll grab I don't know, I'll hold on tighter for me to not hit my head, or I don't know. But you really don't have time, and in that time also, like, your brain is like, what is happening? Like, your brain goes in like this is not real mode. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it was really fast, but in that small amount of time, a lot of things happened in my head and like in my brain, aside from being all whiplash, I guess. So yeah, it hit us, and my head go like that, and I wasn't even sitting like with my head on the seat of the seat, on the back of the seat, the headboard of the seat. But still, the force made me hit my head with the back of the seat, and then come back, and I just stayed like that for like, I don't know, 2 seconds, like, I don't know, reflecting on what just happened. Like, we just got hit, and I just remember hitting a big impact, and I didn't even turn to my right to see the other 2 people that were next to me. My sister was on the passenger seat, in the next to the driver, and I was in the back with 2 other people, and I don't remember I even turned to them. I just got out of the car, like the driver, as soon as the crash ended, I guess. He was like, okay, we're all okay, like, let's see what happens, something like that. Like, he was like, calm down, like, everything's good. And he just got out of the car to see the other driver, the one who crashed into us. He was a teacher with 2 children that were in the back of the truck, like the open truck at the back of the truck, with their mom. I don't know how they were not hurt, honestly. I mean, thank God they were not hurt, but 2 small children at the back of an open truck, they were lucky. But yeah, he hit us because he didn't see the speed bump either, and he was probably driving. I mean, he was driving a lot more faster than us, and he was like too close to us. So when he wasn't able to slow down, he crashed into us because he was too close to us, and he was driving a lot faster than he should have. So yeah, that happened. as soon as I got out of the car and the driver went to see the other driver who crashed into us, at the moment I didn't even think about like any other person. I just thought on my head like hurts like hell. And um and yeah, I just sat at the side of the road, and I sat like with my head, like holding my head because it was hurting so much. But yeah, it didn't, like, it was a good thing. I mean, I'm thankful that none of us got hurt with the glass of the window that got shattered. Most of the glass ended up at the like outside the car for some reason. I don't know how the impact, like the science of the impact worked, but even if the impact was like that, the glass went out. So so yeah, that was good. We didn't get hurt with that. The other lady that was in the back with me got I think she was the one that got the most hurt, because I mean she's older, she's 50 something. So yeah, I mean bodies are different when get older. So I mean, even if she's an active lady, she she was feeling the most pain in her head, in her neck, in her, like in the back of her, like on the lower back. And yeah, we just stayed there in the road. The police came, like the traffic police or whatever you call it. I don't know anything about things like that, so the driver just figure it all out and deal with all of that. And we were just waiting there. We went to get some alcohol when it was open, because the crash was at like 7:30, and they wouldn't sell us alcohol until 9 a.m. So when the alcohol was available, we drank a little bit of alcohol, because they say, I don't know if it's scientifically proved, maybe it's not, I don't know, that you don't have to drink water after a car crash and to drink a little bit of alcohol. I guess, I don't know if it's because to relax you, or because scientifically it does something to your body or anything. But yeah, we didn't drink water until we were able to get some alcohol. And we waited there at the side of the road. We were there for like 3 hours or something. None of us got really badly hurt right now. This will happen. Oh my God, today is Saturday, so this happened a week ago. About a week ago. If you know, you know. You have fine. If you don't know, you're too young. I mean, it's okay. Now, I'm not saying too young like in a bad way. But yeah, that happened. But we were able to make it to the race. We were still like 5 hours in order to arrive to the city where the race was. But we made it. We took public transport and buses and taxis. But we made it. We made it to the Airbnb really late, like, well, at 8 p.m. or something, but we made it. Next day we did the race. It was good. It was worth it. I mean, I'm not saying that the car accident was worth it, but it was worth it that we still traveled to the city in order to to participate in the race. But yeah, after that we were just like, where's your seatbelt? Wear your seatbelt. And yeah, truly, it's truly true. Like, you're not gonna be able, like, I'm gonna wear my seatbelt, because even if the driver where you're in the car that you're in is driving okay, is being safe, you never know whose crazy person is driving next to you, behind you. You never know. So yeah, just be safe, please, because if you don't wear your seatbelt, like, it truly saves lives. And it's okay if the seatbelt is supposed to be tied on you, because that's the purpose of it, is the purpose of not getting impact or go flying across I don't know, like fly across the windshield, and so yeah, please wear your seatbelts. if you're traveling with children, make them wear your seatbelts again as well. Don't make them be on the middle of the car, like where there's no seat behind in the front of them. Yeah, so please be safe when driving, and don't be shy. If someone, I don't know, if you're in a taxi or in a car where maybe you don't know the driver very well and they are driving a bit unsafe or too fast, tell them to slow down. Like if you don't feel unsafe, let them know, because they're putting your life at risk. Maybe they don't care about the life, but you care about yours, so tell them to please slow down. So yeah, as I said, I feel okay now for after the car crash, like throughout the day and throughout like the next 2 days, the pain went from my head to my neck to my shoulders, like all of this, like the muscle that has a really long name, like all of this thing, like from your the back of your neck to your shoulders and all of that. In Spanish, it's like esterocleidomastoideo, something like that. I don't even know it in Spanish, but it's a very long name. And I think in English it also has a really long name. But yeah, now I'm good, thankfully. My sister's good as well. I think all of us are good, aside from the lady. I think she went to got herself checked, but she also ran, like we all ran after the race, so that was good. I mean, when I was just there waiting for all the car crash thing and for them to take the car, like all of that, I was thinking, oh my god, like when we made it to the town and we made it to the race and we finished the race, it's going to feel so good, because at the moment after the crash you would think, oh fuck, like now we're not gonna be able to make it to the race. And this is a yearly race, like it's just 1 year, one time per year, so it's like a special race. I guess a lot of people travel to there in order to participate in that race. So and we finally made it, and it was, I mean, thank God we're all okay. I mean, I'm not a believer, but as people say, like, thank God, thank the universe that the people that we were okay, and that also the people and the ones who crashed into us were okay. He didn't have insurance, so he had to pay a lot of money, but things happen, and he was driving fast, and I mean, it was still an accident, but he was crying, he felt bad, but I don't know, things happen, and it was an accident. I guess hopefully he learned something from this to be safer in the road. But yeah, we were all okay. We made it. It was scary, like, yes, it was scary, but we made it, and now I'm never not gonna wear my seatbelt when we're in the highway. And even if you're in the city, but yeah, just be safe, please, and wear your seatbelts. It literally saves your life. Even if it's not like a super big crash, like it takes a hold on your body. You can have like you can have injuries that last for the whole, like, throughout your whole life. I don't know, head injuries, muscle injuries, like, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but yeah, take care of yourselves. And yeah, that was my experience with this car crash that happened. So yeah.